Imagine being a bodybuilder, staring down at a plate of pasta and a bowl of bacon and eggs. The struggle is real, folks. In one corner, we have carbohydrates, the traditional powerhouse of energy. In the other, the ketogenic or keto diet, the new kid on the block that's got everyone buzzing about weight loss. The keto diet is a high-fat, ultra-low-carb diet designed to shift your body's main energy source from glucose to ketones, a byproduct of fat breakdown. But the big question is this diet good for bodybuilding? Can you really build muscle while cutting out a major food group? Today, we'll delve into this dietary conundrum, evaluating the pros and cons of the keto diet for those trying to bulk up. So can you really build muscle on a diet that's more fat than Arnold Schwarzenegger's biceps? Let's find out. One cannot simply will their muscles to grow. It's a bit more complicated than that. It's like expecting a garden to flourish without water, sunlight, and the right nutrients. It just won't happen. Muscle growth requires a delicate balance of protein synthesis, stimulated by exercise and the right diet. You see, when we work out, we create micro tears in our muscles. It's the repair process that makes them stronger and bigger. And for that repair, we need protein. Protein, especially the kind loaded essential amino acids, is the bodybuilder's best friend. It's like the magic potion that turns a scrawny guy into a hulking brute. You'll find these essential amino acids in animal proteins like lean meats, eggs, and dairy. But let's not forget about carbohydrates. Carbs are like unsung heroes of the bodybuilding world. They are the primary source of energy for muscle function. Think of carbs as the fuel in your muscle car. They keep your engine revving, especially during intense workouts. Carbs are stored as glycogen in your muscles and liver, ready to be used when need that extra push during your workout. It's like having a secret stash of energy bars in your gym bag. So we've got protein for muscle repair and growth, and carbs for energy and fuel. Sounds like the perfect love triangle, doesn't it? But wait, what happens when you introduce a new player into this game of love and muscles? What happens when you start running your muscle car on a different kind of fuel? So carbs are like the fuel in your muscle car, but what happens when you start running on a different kind of fuel? Well, that's where the keto diet comes into play. But we'll delve into that in the next scene. Stay tuned, and if you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more fitness insights. So, you're on the keto train and you're wondering if you can still pump iron like a champ. Let's break it down. Imagine you're at a buffet. On one side, there's a table laden with carbs, your usual go-to for energy. On the other side, there's a selection of high-fat, high-protein foods, the staples of a keto diet. Now, you're standing in the middle, flexing those biceps and scratching your head, wondering if you can still build muscle on keto. Well, here's the good news. The keto diet can actually lead to an increased protein intake. That's right. With a menu rich in meat and dairy, you're loading up on those proteins. And we all know proteins are the building blocks of muscle. But wait, there's more. Some research suggests that the keto diet could improve insulin sensitivity. Now you might be wondering, what's insulin got to do with my gains? Well, insulin is like the doorman at a fancy club, deciding what gets in. In our case, it allows glucose and amino acids into the muscle cells. So, better insulin sensitivity could mean better nutrient uptake by your muscles. Now before you start dreaming of becoming the next keto-powered Hercules, remember that the science here still needs more exploration. What about real-life experiences, you ask? Well, some bodybuilders have reported success with building muscle on keto, but this could be largely individual-specific. What works for one person might not work for another. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, so keto may have some muscle-building tricks up its sleeve, but it's not all sunshine and protein shakes. Now, before you go trading in your pasta for pork rinds, let's talk about the potential downsides of keto for bodybuilders. Every rose has its thorn, and the ketogenic diet, while rosy in many aspects, definitely has a few prickly points, especially for those of us who live and breathe the gym life. First up, let's talk energy. Carbohydrates are your muscle's preferred source of fuel during high-intensity workouts. They're like the gasoline to your muscle car, the protein shake to your bicep curl, well, you get the idea. When you cut carbs, you're essentially running on fumes, which can lead to decreased performance during those grueling workouts. Then there's the risk of muscle loss. Yes, you heard that right. In the absence of sufficient carbs, your body might start breaking down muscle for fuel. It's like your body throwing a tantrum saying, "Fine, if I can't have carbs, I'll just eat your hard-earned muscles." Not exactly a pretty picture, is it? And let's not forget recovery. After an intense workout, your muscles are like a battlefield, and carbs are the medics rushing in to help. They replenish glycogen stores and kickstart the recovery process. But on a keto diet, those helpful carbs are MIA, which might slow down your recovery and leave you feeling like you've been hit by a truck after every gym session. So, while keto might have you dropping pounds like they're hot, it might also have you dropping muscle mass. Not exactly what we're aiming for, is it? So, is keto the ultimate diet for bodybuilders, or is it just a fad that's as fleeting as a gym newbie's New Year's resolution? Well, the verdict isn't as clear-cut as we would like it to be. On one hand, the keto diet can be an effective tool for some bodybuilders. The increased protein intake and potential benefits like improved insulin sensitivity can be a boon for muscle building. However, like any diet, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Just as you wouldn't expect everyone in the gym to lift the same weight, you can't expect everyone to respond to the keto diet in the same way. That being said, if you're a bodybuilder considering keto, a cyclical approach might be the best bet. This is often referred to as the targeted ketogenic diet. It involves strategic carb intake around your workouts, providing your muscles with the fuel they need for high-intensity training and recovery, while still keeping your body in a state of ketosis. Think of it as having your steak and eating it too, but remember, it's always best to consult with a nutritionist before embarking on a new diet. They can provide a personalized plan that takes into account your unique needs and goals, ensuring you get the most out of your diet and training regimen. Now, if keto doesn't seem like the right fit for you, don't fret. There are alternative low-carb approaches that prioritize whole foods and healthy carbs for muscle building. These diets can provide the necessary fuel for your workouts without sending you into a carb-induced coma. In the end, it all comes down to finding what works best for you. Experiment with different diets, monitor your progress, and make adjustments as necessary. After all, bodybuilding isn't just about lifting weights. It's about lifting yourself to new heights of health and wellness. Remember, just like your workout routine, your diet should be tailored to you, because you're unique, just like a snowflake. A very muscular snowflake. So, that was quite a workout, wasn't it? But before we hit the showers, let's recap. We've delved into the world of keto and bodybuilding, weighed the protein-packed benefits against the carb-craving drawbacks. We've discovered that, like any great love story, it's complicated. The keto diet, with its focus on fats and proteins, can help some bodybuilders, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. With reduced carbs, we risk limited glycogen stores and potentially slower recovery after intense training sessions. But hey, there's always the cyclical keto approach, bringing back our beloved carbs at strategic times for better performance and recovery. Remember though, it's all about individual variations. What works for one person may not work for another. Always consider consulting a nutritionist or healthcare professional before embarking a new diet. What do you think? Can you build muscles on bacon and eggs? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. If you found this video useful and want to stay updated more fitness, fun, and facts, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel. We've got a lot more insightful and engaging content coming your way.